Hello, Vinay. So we met 2 years back, and so within these 2 years, what new has come up in RChilli?
Oh, what new came in RChilli? That's awesome, man. If I say my last 2 years journey, it is remarkable. Remarkable in the sense we are now selling to enterprises. That's a one new customer segment we added. Not only we added a customer segment, especially enterprises, we added new geographies in the system. Earlier, I remember 2 years back, we were selling to 5 continents. Now we are in all continents except Antarctica. We are now have a customer base in languages are there, product scalability is there, everything is there. So if I say overall organization-wide, changes what we brought in last 2 years. Of course, the product quality, we have moved to what people call it open LLMs. We moved to TensorFlow long back. We matured that model that is now available. We trained that model to handle a multilingual stuffs too, which was earlier not there. So we handle that product side too. We opened up our APIs to the open world through Rapid API, through Zapier or Postman, where DevOps team or technology team can integrate very easily. Even we are building new plugins too, so that they can integrate on my technology in less than 2 minutes. That's my whole intent. Customer-wide, I shared earlier, so we are selling to enterprises like, I'm not taking name, but I don't know what NDA we have, but almost 100 plus enterprises or Fortune companies are using us today. So thirdly, if I say branding-wise, approach-wise, yes, it is in manifold right now. Then I talk infrastructure-wide. We are now SOC 2 Type 2 client, earlier it was not. We have now server infrastructure in 25 countries, so you don't have to depend only on US-based server or some local-based server. You can use your local, which is nearest to you. That stuff came in. So a lot, every department, maybe it is accounting, I say, maybe it is a billing system, we have added automation, maybe it is talking about marketing or a sales. Everything has changed a lot in the last 2 years. I think it's I normally call it RChilli 4.0 version. That's what we are right now.
Right. So, like so many things in 2 years. That's actually commendable. So, okay, now that you've already achieved so much within these 2 years, what do you plan for coming 2 years then? What else? Is there anything left for you to achieve?
Oh yeah, wish list is still very high. I always say poetry, it's in Hindi, I'll translate for English. कि ज़मीन पे खड़ा होके क्या आसमान देखता है, परों को खोल ज़माना उड़ान देखता है. So I mean, like, it's not something I can sit on my seat and say, hey, we will be in that status and worldwide only. You need to fly, you need to open up, you need to get into that whole mode. So there, next 2 years, yes, we have very aggressive plans. My team is really working hard from last 6 months now to set up how we're gonna react, how this RChilli will be visible in 2024 or 2025. So we are calling it RChilli 5.0. Our vision document has been done. Of course, we'll share in October to the team, and but management team has already decided this is how the organization will look like. This is how the customer will look like. This is how we're gonna reach to them. This is how the product evaluation is gonna happen. It will be killer move what we are doing. And I'm so happy that everything is so planned, so documented, so approached. Yes, in 2 years. I have no idea like where we'll be, but it is a great scale where world is gonna know. If today enterprise customers we are going to reach to them, I'm sure in 2 years they want us, only us.
Sounds interesting and exciting as well. All right. So now, Vinay, tell me, there are a lot of resume passing solutions or competitors we've been, looking around lately, right? So what is it that makes RChilli still competitive and still better than the rest of the passing solutions?
One thing I must say, we are the best one. The question is why people ask me why you are the best one. And people, I think since morning I'm hearing, hey, you're the most expensive one too. And I smile because quality, you have to pay for that quality. I believe a product is not something you build it and for lifelong you can make money out of that. You need the product has an evolution, like maybe you are changing technologies, you are changing anything. I take example of this learning models or training models. We were the first one in 2019 who make it live to the public. Means we started building 2 years back, we started building those models, we trained those models, and we made it live to the world. So this industry needs to update its product. Secondly, you cannot rely on old techniques. Maybe it's the sales, maybe it is the marketing, maybe it is infrastructure management. New laws are coming up. You need to comply with that. You have build a team which is coachable, which is growing. And that is how this whole organization grows. You need to find the frictions, you need to remove it, we need to hustle together, you need to change the role of the people. A lot is happening. So that's where we are scaling right now. That's where we are heading towards right now. And it has been a remarkable job so far. I can see my team has, one day I did a calculation, we have 4 coaches coaching our leadership team. I was shocked. I said, wow, we are going much faster than what we can think of. Right? It's not only everybody is getting trainable, coachable, growing, not only financial-wise, status-wise, education-wise. That's what build a product need. Secondly, product also needs a very good dedication for the client.
Right.
You cannot say I sold a product and now it's a client problem. No, it's not going to happen that way. You have to sit with the client because they are going to pay you money. We call it one of our core value. Client is my CEO. Right? So CEO has a full right to know what we do, why we do, and how we do. Now, this whole concept goes that way is we sit with the client. I think I can't meet everybody once a year. I try to, but I still meet say around 40-50 clients a year in person. Things are going on. We meet them, learn what they need. We understand what exactly is going on, and then we build this whole ecosystem. It is in line with the client expectation. It's not something which I think it is right.
Right.
So it's a client driven. Third is, which is more important, we have empathy for the client. I'm not saying we have a sympathy, I'm saying very specific empathy. We understand if I goes down, his business is going to go down.
Right.
So that's how my infrastructure team, my DevOps team has built in such a scalable model. Our downtime is maybe a few seconds if some server crash happens.
Okay.
And that seconds you will never notice what is going to happen. It has not happened from last 2-3 years.
Okay.
But if it has happened, we have done that whole fail safe, we have done that whole testing. Hey, if this happened, this is going to happen. Reaction is there. So customers get a reliable service, customer get the best product, customer get the best branding, customer get the faith on the company, what more they need. And now they pay for it.
Right. So it won't be wrong to say that you've got a team that is skills wise that is very enhanced. Also, your product is such that is way better than your competitors. And other than that, the empathy part that you mentioned, the customer support is unparalleled, right?
Exactly.
Right. Okay. So, Vinay, we've been recently talking a lot about AI, right? Everything revolves around AI nowadays. So, your model as such is also AI driven, right? So now when people say that AI is helpful, but at the same time AI has been replacing humans as well. As far as the recruitment industry go, and now that your model is AI based, how do you feel? I mean, is it a threat for the recruiters? Is it AI generated, or how would you rather want to define it?
So let me share a story. When I was in college, studying my master's I was doing. So that time computers came in.
Okay.
So some people smile, my kids always smile on me when I tell them, hey, I was in engineering second year when I first time touched computer, right?
Yeah.
Until then, we have not seen what is computer, right? We don't know anything on that. When computer came in, people said this is going to create unemployment. This is going to create a lot of job losses. Standing today, now we can correlate that one. No, it did not happen. It is going to create unemployment if other person is not changing.
Right. Okay.
Now, this AI is going to make everybody efficient. Let us imagine a recruiter. Right now, they close 3 to 4 jobs in a month. Now, with AI, which is RChilli and other more plugins which is available, now that recruiter can close 7 to 8 jobs in a month. And that's productivity goes up. Now, let us take a second step here.
Right.
Now, if you are able to close, not only close 8 people, you are able to close faster. Instead of 45 days, you are able to close in 15 days. Your company is going to grow faster.
Right.
If your company is growing faster, that means you have to grow faster to the company. Now, you are closing more, you make more money, your KPIs are met, evening you spend with the family, your company getting the right skill at the right time. Whole thing is going to happen and we'll see. But yes, if somebody is saying, oh, I don't want to change, this is how I did from last 10 years, I don't want to change, sure, you will get instinct from this whole industry. So better try doing courses, try understanding computer, try understanding AI. They are your friend. They are not at all your competitor or killer. I have worked with many enterprises where recruiting team has increased.
Okay.
Manpower and company has grown from say 20,000 to almost 35,000. It's what more you are thinking of.
Right.
So this is going to create efficiency. This is going to create a profitability. This is recruiter will make more money. Evenings you free with the family. Enjoy. Don't have to stress those calls. Recruiter is going to talk or candidate is going to talk after 6 p.m. and I have to sit there. No need. AI is going to take care of all that stuff.
So that means you're professionally settled as well as you have time for your personal life as well.
That's a real work-life balance is going to come.
Right, absolutely.
But you have to get trained. Don't forget about that.
Yes, skill enhancement is good.
Skill enhancement.
All right. Okay. So, Vinay, now that we talk about the coming years, you've mentioned that you did something big coming up with RChilli. So, what is that one message you would already want your audience to know that watch out for RChilli? Why so?
I have a lot of stories for this. Let me share. Same conference, IIT Bay Area. Let's take this conference example. I attended a conference in 2017 or 2018.
Okay.
That time we were fitting out a market fit. We are fitting on what customer we sell, why customer sell, and market fit was there. And AI product was not launched. So we're developing that one too. And a lot of people say, hey man, I can build this overnight. And I always smile. It's okay. No, I don't need my AI. My customer does not need AI. They're happy entering all the data manually.
Okay.
I said, always saying, okay. And standing today, 6 years down the line, those guys are still doing the same job. Now we hear them, other competitor is going much faster than us.
Right.
Other player has taken away my lot of customers. We are not making good money. We have a negative growth. And I always smile. It is negative growth because you still stuck with the same old pattern. I agree, you have a parsing, which you have built either your team or you're using somebody which is developed 20, 30 years back. You can rely on that. But technology has changed. Format has changed. Does the older parser understand generative AI? Answer is no. So somebody need to update that whole technology parameter. Somebody has to update the pattern, GPUs, these LLM models. This is a big game we are talking. Now, I heard few people, I can have my team, I can build this one. I said, sure. You can build, and I know many people, they take 3 years to build. And by the time 3 years comes, RChilli is way ahead. And they're stuck with the problem. It's not only English, we need a French, Spanish, Japanese, Korean, Thai. They're stuck with that. Then they say, oh, it's a lot of GPU, a lot of infrastructure, it is not cost effective. One client told me, hey, I'm open to the ChatGPT or let's say OpenAI. And now he says, no man, it is going to costing me a very high. I know it's a GPU model. So we made that GPU model cost effective, delivered, multi-level, scalable, which is, yes, you can build it. Answer is yes. Will it be cost effective? That's the challenging part. So people can rely on that and see other companies grow or start signing up with RChilli, which is highly $150 plan. There's nothing very high cost to start with.
Right.
Integrate, test, and see how your customer react. And retain your customer first, and then you can tell the world, hey, you have AI engine, and you can do it in less than 2 to 3 years. It's not something very rocket science we have built. I know other players, it is a 2 months or 3 months of integration required. I mean, it's just 2 days. No iframes, nothing. It's all your user interface, your customer. We don't even need to know who's your customer, but you get a best one.
Okay, lovely. So, Vinay, your basic criteria is about your product is to help recruiters hire best of the candidates, right? Build a team that is skilled. Tell us something about your team then. What do you look in for your team?
So hiring at RChilli is very different. People normally hire on a skill. We don't hire on skill. Sorry, but that's the reality. I personally take 3 values. If I see in a person, that person is there. Number 1, the person has a vision to grow. That person has that fire, that willingness to go beyond certain limits. He want to experiment. He's want to break his myths. That way, when we see that fire, maybe somebody has not guided or maybe that person has not get an opportunity. You understand it, but that fire should be visible. And we have a process to validate it. It's not something you can say it, I'll agree.
Okay.
Second, we also see person is coachable, right? We don't know, like we always say we are building a plane sitting within the plane.
Right.
You cannot expand your plane if you are not coachable. Means, other way I can say you have to unlearn and learn new things. Unlearn your old patterns. bring a new patterns. Maybe it is a personal development, maybe it is a skill, maybe it's a new technology, maybe a new role, maybe new something. If you have a willingness to grow, you are coachable, you're then. Third, we'll check it out as ethical policy. How ethical this person is.
Okay.
If we have any 0 or even 1% ethical issue, we don't need that. Why? We never take. Because we understand my client's sensitivity of data, what we say. Maybe we have all compliances there, maybe we have all contract there, people sign non-compete. If core value is unethical, something person will find a way to crack it. And we don't want that. That's why core value training regularly we happen. Ethical check happens regularly.
Right.
We do check a person is coachable, or if not coachable, we mentor them to get coachable. If not, we let them go. Right? We can't change a person and change the person. That's what I think one of my team members says me. And a person has to be a visionary or want to do something different in the world. Only thing we see that person might not have got a chance. We might have opportunity here. Let's come and then give independence to that. So this is how we build. Now, if I talk about team, we have a marketing team, dedicated. I don't know whom they report. But they work independently. We have IT team, they work independently. I don't know whom they report, right? Technology team has 3 parts. Does they report to me? No. We have sales team, they have independent. Technology team independent. CSN team is almost independent. So people will grow, and yes, in a monthly meeting or in a weekly meeting, we understand what KPIs, OKRs we need.
Right.
That discipline we have, respect we have. If you really want to know how we build our way, search for RChilli core values. You'll feel that we have a success mantra. We follow rigorously that one.
You're right. So I believe somebody really needs to, if somebody wants to grow and wants to succeed in their career, RChilli's core values are something that they need to look into.
Exactly. Skills will train you, don't worry.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Okay. So Vinay, any closing comment as of now you want to share with the audience, or you want people to know what RChilli will be bringing up so to the tables?
So I can say there's 2 type of people I meet almost every day. One say, let everybody implement, then I'll implement. Sure, you can wait and watch. And somebody says, I want to be a game changer in this process. I want to start with AI and change the world. We always meet these 2 type people, and always smile and always say, I respect both attitudes. Those are. Now, choice is, some people really want to integrate AI in their product. Start it, go to customer, make money, retain them, make higher money, and grow the business. Option 1. Second, you can keep waiting. And I always say, yes, you can keep waiting and watch us next year. We'll have some awards, some more like. Watch us next year. Keep waiting. Don't worry. We are going to continue. We're on this journey. And yes, if you are not an RChilli customer, you have not touched RChilli, and you are in HR, or you are handling any resumes in any platform, I say, just connect with us. Talk to us. You will see that how the team reacts, how we can solve your problem. And that too, a small plugin of 1 day or 2 days effort. You will be productivity goes manifold. You don't love it? Let me know. We'll take it off in 15 days.
Perfect.
And enjoy your life, whatsoever you were doing earlier. You need an automated car, you don't need an automated car, your call. You need a manual car or fully self-driven car, it's your call.
Right.
I don't comment it. And world is going to change. World is changing and it's going to change. There's no doubt in that.
Right. So I think RChilli contact us page is the best way to get back to you.
Oh yes, go to RChilli.com. Go to the contact us or schedule a call. There's 2 options there. And let's talk. That's what I can say.